Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been 2 years, it's been a while. But anyway, we are back. We are back with guides for Act 6, and I'll be starting with Act 6.1.1. And I'll be doing one easy part for completion, and I'll be doing two hard parts as well. But if you want any other part, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll make sure I'll make a video on that one as well. But before we start, let's talk about things that we will need before we go on our X6 journey, because it's long and it's very hard. So the first thing you need to know about X6 is it's very long, and the defenders, the enemies, have big HP pools, and also the nodes are not very friendly. So to counter that, I would suggest to take your champions that are suicide mastery friendly and have a lot of utility. So we can talk about Ghost, we can talk about Chorus Glaive, and Warlock. Nebula is a very favorite of mine. Most people don't like her, but I think she's amazing with her utility. So I would suggest to take those champs up. And also, I would really say that you unlock your Suicide Masteries and Despair. Now, Despair Mastery is whenever somebody has a debuff, they get heal blocked by 15%. So that will help you a lot throughout this act. So I would really suggest you to take that. And about your revives and about your team heals and solo heals, farm them a lot from Winter Soldier in Realm of Legends and from your daily event. Like your 3-day events, you can get some revives from it. 10 revives and 25 heals, team heals, and 100 solo heals from Realm of Red and Winter Soldier would be enough for just for the first completion. It would be great if you will stock up on some of your boosts, especially your L2 boost and your HP boost, because a lot of nodes in this X6 is if you delay the fight, they become more stronger. So the more boosts you have, the shorter the fight is. And finally, you should really stock up on your energy refills, because what you can do, you can just sit down in one sitting, put some boost on, and have those healing pots ready, and you can just complete 6.1.100% in one sitting, and then just move on to the second on another day. So this is going to be easy path for completion for 6.1.1 with Sabertooth as your boss. For every fight, guys, you will notice I will have suggested masteries and alternative champs on the left side of the screen, and your defender nodes will show you what kind of nodes a defender has specific, and then there will be a global node. In case of 6.1 is going to be no retreat. And also all the champs in this path are there on the bottom right of the screen, so as soon as we bring them down, there will be a red cross on top of them. Also, I will have timestamps in the description down below. If you want to skip ahead to another fight, please feel free down in the comments. As always, guys, if you like what you see, please like, share and subscribe the video and comment down below. That really helps me out a lot. So the first fight in this part is Agent Venom. Usually he's an easy fight, but two things you really need to be careful about is, one, he will shrug off all the debuffs, that includes your parry. So you really need to wait before your stun sticks, you start hitting him. So that will be okay. And the second thing would be his heavy attack has 2 hits. And after his first hit, you can go in and start hitting him to avoid the no retreat. So next up is Red Skull. So the key point here in this fight is he has a node that is Tyranny, so you have to only use villains because they will gain power. If you use any heroes, they will not gain any power. So Chorus Glaive is a good option. Other alternative champs you can use are Ghost Rider, Morningstar and Archangel. Even Ronan, because he has a lot of armor, Red Skull, so you can easily stun him for days. Or you can just quake him down, as you choose. Next up is Iron Patriot. It's a pretty simple fight. You just need to be careful about his SP1. It's unblockable and it has 2 hits, so you have to dex it just at the right moment. You can use Ghost, you can use Hyperion, there's a lot of alternative champs you can use. Just be wary of his SP1, make sure you dex it right, because if you don't, then you'll get hit and it will take a lot of health, just like that. And then I got hit again. I don't know how to play the game and I'm a noob. Okay, Punisher 2099 is one of the champions I hate facing against, and for some reason I always use magic against him. It's just one of those things. I like to power lock him, so because I feel like his SP1 and his SP2 has a lot of block damage, and I hate taking block damage from him. So what I always do, I just go in with magic, wait till SP2, power lock him, and just kill him right there, so I don't have to deal with his block damage. But you're free to choose whoever you want. It's an easy path and it's also a straightforward fight. It's just my preference to use magic. One thing I need to talk about, guys, that I have not used any kind of boosts during this run. If you use boost, it would be more easier, it would be much more faster. And also I'm using rank 5 champs. I believe that at this point of the game, with so many war seasons in and also all of those variants in, people must have at least 3 to 5 rank 5 champions, because if you don't have those champions, I would suggest you to go and do the variants before you can attempt X6, because it gets really hard without rank 5 champions. So I hope that helps. Coming to the fight, this Nebula with power gain 100%. Again, she will gain a lot of power. Just make sure you don't get parried by her, because she will give you shock damage or get heavy hit like I just did. But if you just power lock her, I've been using magic against her. You can use anybody you like. Like Corvus Glaive would work, Hyperion would work, even Thing can work because he doesn't take shock damage. So it's really up to you, it's your choice, but a rank 5 champion will definitely help. Aggressive region Gambit, you can either cheese him using a void or anybody with a petrified debuff and just watch him die on his own region, or you can choose a hard hitter and just go on him and just kill him off. Nothing too fancy about this fight, does not have any unblockable, so yeah, it's a pretty straightforward one. And finally, we come to SB boss from this chapter. Actually, he's one of the easier bosses in 6.1. So the challenging part with this boss is that his heavy is 3 hit. Even his special attacks, they take a lot of space on the map. And also, whenever you hit him, he gets a passive regen. So the best way to tackle him is either choose somebody who has a lot of debuffs. Like you could use Dr. Voodoo and put poison charges on him. So the poison will reduce his healing, and together with the Despair Mastery, as it is also a suggested mastery, it will reduce his healing and heal block him. Now if you use Void, that's like the most people will choose, his healing will not be reversed, but it will stop his healing, and then you will have to bring him down by hitting him. So I usually use Warlock because one, I have him in rank 5, and secondly, Warlock is a great utility champ, and that can be used with suicide masteries as well. You can even use magic, you can take him in a corner, power lock him and then kill him off. You can even use vision, either of them, because they not only power drain, they also heal block. And then if you want to go old school, just bring in Star Lord and just get that combo meter app and kill him off. As always guys, thank you for tuning into the channel. I really appreciate it. It's been 2 years I've put any content on my channel. So if you like it, make sure to share it and subscribe it. Hit that like button down below. And also let me know in the comments if you want me to do it in a different way, or if you want to add something else. All of that really helps me out a lot. And other than that guys, I'll see you next time and you have a great day.